Many people struggle with spoken English, not because they don't know English, but because they translate from Hindi before they speak. This causes hesitation, pauses, and fear of making mistakes. In this video, you'll learn how to stop translating and start thinking in English, especially at work. Let's begin. So, why translation is a problem? When you translate in your head, your brain works in two steps. First Hindi, then English. Okay? So, this delay causes hesitation. Okay? At work, this makes you sound unsure even when you know the answer. Fluency starts when English becomes your first thought, not your second step. So let's have a look at few sentences which you can use. The first one is मुझे लगता है. So in Hindi you will think मुझे लगता है, then you translate and say I think, right? This is correct, but the thinking process is slow. So instead, train yourself to think directly and say what you should be thinking and saying in my view. Okay? How can we use it? Let's see an example. In my view, this approach is better. Okay? Let's move ahead. So our next sentence is okay. So this is also one of those classic daily office situations. Okay, uh, where you are using this phrase quite a lot. Okay, and so what happens is in Hindi you say you think एक minute रुक जाओ, then you translate and then you speak. Okay, so instead you should be thinking directly, uh, and you should be saying just a moment or give me a minute. No translation, just direct English. Okay, so how do we use it? Uh, okay, if somebody asks you to check something, okay, you can simply say just a moment, I'll check. Okay, moving further. So our next sentence is yet again another way of responding at work. In Hindi, many people think मैं बाद में बताऊंगा. Then they translate, right? So instead, you should be directly thinking of I'll get back to you. Okay, how do we use it? Okay, see, okay, think of a situation where somebody approached you, okay, and somebody asks you some question. Okay, so in that case, what you can respond with is, I don't have time for this right now, but I'll get back to you. Okay, so this phrase should come automatically in your mind. Okay, and that is what is called fluency, right? Uh, let's move ahead. Right. So, yet another common sentence. Okay, मैं मीटिंग अटेंड करूंगा. So what happens is people like a lot of people they think in full Hindi sentences like uh, मैं मीटिंग अटेंड करूंगा. But you should be thinking in English chunks. For example, instead of saying this, you should be saying I'll attend the meeting, right? So this is you would see that this is short, clear, and direct. Okay. Uh, so what's the crux of our video is English fluency improves when your thoughts become shorter, right? And when you're able to directly think of something, some answer, some response in English. Okay. Now what's the mantra? So this is what you have to do. You wake up, you think, okay, you repeat that in your mind, you practice about it day in, day out, and eventually it becomes your habit. Okay. So spend a minute, spend few seconds here on this mantra because make it a ritual of yourself. Okay. Just think of several words, several sentences, okay, in your mind directly, uh, and make a habit of responding with them in English rather than thinking in Hindi, then translating to English and then speaking. Okay, okay, talk to yourself. Okay, so the most important thing is you have to talk to yourself, okay, in English also. Okay, so just keep saying, I'm getting ready, okay, I'm leaving for work, I'll check my emails. So you can do it when you wake up, when you're getting ready for office, right? Uh, it's simple, it's straightforward, and there's no translation, no grammar checking, okay? You just have to think, right? So what happens is when you keep doing this day in, day out, this trains your brain to respond faster, okay? And eventually it becomes your habit and it makes you outstanding. So let's do a quick practice of what we just learned. Uh, Instead of saying मुझे लगता है, you can say in my view, okay? Just pause on each phrase, each sentence, absorb it, okay? And even after this video, keep practicing it. So instead of saying एक minute, you can say just a moment, okay? Instead of responding to somebody with बाद में बताऊंगा, ये बताऊंगी, you can simply say or tell them, I'll get back to you. The same way, instead of saying meeting में जाऊंगा, you can use I'll attend the meeting. So just pause, repeat slowly. This is how thinking changes. Okay, so you just have to remember that fluency is not speed, it is clarity. Okay, stop translating, start thinking in English because small habits come from daily practice. Okay, so I hope you liked the video. If it was helpful to you, you can subscribe to the channel. In the next video, we'll learn professional sentence structure that sounds confident at work.